Hi, it's Susan. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to share a thrift store haul. I had a really successful shopping day today. No, I didn't need any more material, but yes, I have a hard time resisting when I go there and find some great things. And I went looking for a few things. I went looking for anything that I could use for eco dyeing because spring is around the corner and I'm going to be doing an awful lot of eco dyeing. So I was looking for wool or silk or linen or 100% cotton, and I found some of that. And then I'm always looking for laces, but I was looking for particular laces, hopefully more cotton laces. And then I was looking for greens and browns to work on a crazy quilt because I have become addicted to the series that Crazy Rebecca Dances with Pit Bulls is doing about making crazy quilts. And so I was looking for something in greens and then just sort of keeping an eye out for anything else that I might be able to use in making journals or eco dyeing or mixed media or just something that called my name, jumped off the hanger and into my cart and up to the cash register. So here we go. This beading. I mean, I could not say no to all this beading. Look at this. It's a huge dress and the entire bottom, like maybe 8 inches, has all that beautiful beading. So I can just cut that apart in little strips and tack that onto something. That's going to make a great embellishment. And then this is like a linen, so that'll be good to use in lots of things. And then there's a lining as well, which gives you a completely different texture. So I've got basically 2 browns, so that was really awesome. Then I found a little bit of velvet. This was black velvet, and I've been looking for some black velvet, so I was really happy to find that. And then this is like a sateen purple, so I mean, of course, boho, right? Doesn't that scream boho journal? I don't think I'll be making a purple crazy quilt, but you never know. Let's see. I did find, let's save that, wait a sec. I found some 100% cotton sheets. I mean, for $2 a pop to get a couple of 100% cotton sheets are great because I use this for all sorts of things. I found Rebecca felt. Didn't I tell you I needed felt? I did not expect, I wasn't looking for green felt, but that will work fine because my needles will show on the inside. I want to make a needle book. And we'll have lots of felt left over, but I know I can use that to pad some blocks or all sorts of stuff. And I mean, $2. And then this is a tablecloth. Look at this. And this is all cotton, crocheted cotton edging. So I will cut that aside and little pieces in here. And actually the way this is made, I might actually use this for a journal cover and then leave this and then maybe add some more patchwork quilts and embroidery and things on that. But this is a really big tablecloth with lots of this cotton crocheted edging. So that was awesome. I'm a sucker for lace. I am, and I don't think I have anything like this. I went looking at this because was it something I could cut apart easily? Yes, I could. And it's got some black flowers on it. So we've got lots of flowers that I can cut apart, and this is going to change depending on what I put underneath it. You know, you're going to get a completely different look. And then of course, we've got this shiny champagne colored lining, which will be useful. And this, there's no way I could leave this. This was gorgeous, gorgeous dress. And this is cotton lace, it feels like. Really nice. And it's got like a thin lining. Beautiful. Easy to cut apart into pieces that can be used for other things. And so then I've got some black netting. I don't have any black netting, but now I do. And then some of this black shiny lining. And then I guess I was on a black kick, but black is so great. You can piece something together on a quilt with black in between, and it just sets everything else off. For a journal cover, I want to make some little bags to put my journals in, and so I can use this for all kinds of stuff. So this is it's a long dress, and it's just got all kinds of stuff on it. As far as material goes, it's got some other, like a chiffon-y thing, so I don't know what I would use that. Well, I would use this on flips. Would use that for journal flips, so this will be very useful. I did find a linen blazer, and this was with thinking about eco dyeing because this will take some really nice prints that I can then sew into something else, so that's great. And then it's got a lining that not sure what you would call it. It's kind of a, probably that polyester fake satiny feel on it. And it's got some pretty buttons. So, and I think it even had, yep, had buttons there too. So that's going to be super fun to play with. Rebecca, these were the pants I was talking about. This was velour, but it was that beautiful champagne color, and I think that'll be a great accent with my greens and my crazy quilt. And as you pointed out in the video where you were cutting apart clothes, there's a lot of material there in pants. All right, then, well, how could I say no to butterflies, right? I couldn't. I absolutely could not. And I'm doing this thing, I haven't shown you guys it yet, but I'm doing this thing with pieces that I'm cutting out of clothing and then doing some stitching with. And so these butterflies will be great to cut apart. And then look at all of this. This is just awesome. I've already got 4 or 5 things in mind that I want to do with these, however I cut it up. I would have kept it. It fits me, except that it's such a bright white and I'm such a fair blonde that it's a little too white for me. This was $2 and I got strictly because the lace was an old cotton lace, and then this is a 100% cotton here, so this will be good for quilt blocks or eco dyeing. Same thing here. Look at this wonderful cotton trim here. This is just beautiful. Zoe says hi. Can you hear her back there? I think her favorite mailman is going by, and she likes to go out and play chase with him as he goes down the street. And I like these because I can cut them apart in strips, and then it's like having, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of lace on here. So for $3, $2 or $3, I can't remember, not a bad deal. Oh, this stuff, I guess I'm going to have to make a black and gold or a black, gold, and white quilt. This, you can see right through it, is just amazing. And then of course you've got the lining material, but look at that. I can cut it apart, I can use it in chunks, I can do lots of things with this. I'm excited. That was just gorgeous. I met another artist at the thrift store, and she was putting together things to make decorations for her daughter's wedding, and that was really fun to see. Again, it's yellow, it's lace. I'm thinking of my bee book. That's going to be pretty. And this is knit, which I don't really like to use, but I can use. Maybe that'll be good on my little bags. But there's a lot of lace on here. I'm going to have to be doing my own little fabric bundles to sell real soon. This is not a cotton lace, but there was so much of it, I could not leave it in the store. I just couldn't. This is a full-length dress of some kind, and the front and back has all this lace on it. And when I lift this up and I see that I could cut the flowers apart and use them as individual appliques, I mean, that was just great. And then there's a little bit of black lace here that I can use. And then again, this is more of that stretchy lining stuff. Then, okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Look at this. Oh, this was another full-length dress. Isn't that beautiful? It'll be a long time before I can embroider like that. So I can cut these pieces apart and sew them onto a quilt. I can use this for a flip because it's really lightweight. I'm sure I will think of more things to do with it. Then this dress is huge. There is so much to this dress, and I didn't realize until I got it home that it also had beads on it. So I'll probably just snip these off and put them in my bead collection because I don't have that many seed beads yet. But this gold was perfect, and look at it with this. They weren't anywhere near each other in the store, but oh, that was gorgeous. And this is like a sateen, and then the inside lining is not a stretch, and so that's just going to be absolutely gorgeous. Definitely going to have to do a needle case out of that one and more. And then this, again, it's lightweight enough for a flip. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see. There are flowers on here, some different designs. So I could see this going in my forest journal, and I could see this over quilt thing, because again, it's going to change depending on what you put underneath it. Oh, I didn't even see the lace on the lining. Oh, that's cool. So I got a little bit of lace there. And then this is just that really, really lightweight muslin. So that'll be good for quilt blocks. And that's not even my favorite pile. And we get to my greens. I have been looking for greens and have not been having much luck finding greens at the thrift store, but today was a good day for green. This, again, it's a long dress. It's linen, and the leaves were just gorgeous. So, of course, some of this will go in my forest books. But then it also has, it's like it's got an overdress and an underdress, or whatever you want to call it. And then this is just a solid green. So that was beautiful. Then we had a real small table I'm working on here. This is like a caftan, I think, and I hemmed and hawed over it, but you know, you've got the greens, you've got the tie-dyed. This sort of looked foresty to me. So, and it's, I think it's a rayon kind of thing, but it doesn't stretch, so it shouldn't be too bad to sew on. Green lace. I cannot believe I found this dress. So cute. All this green lace. I am tickled to death to see this. And then it's just a knit lining. And then even some little green trim so I can separate that. Ooh, that's elastic. Well, that'll be fun. And then, oh, this was a set together. This is a real deep, deep green. It looks probably almost black on the screen. It's got the covered buttons, so those will be a great embellishment. And then this beautiful, look at the texture on this. The green and the black is just gorgeous. And it's a long dress, so there's a lot of material there. And then this cute little mini skirt. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of lace there, plus the lining. And then this was another cotton sheet, and it's a very pale green, so it will be good to put in between other things on my quilt blocks. I found this is a shirt, and this is a pretty heavy duty velour. It's not super stretchy, so it looks like velvet, but it's velour. And then a green shirt. This is now covered with Zoe's white dog hair. When I come home from the thrift stores, what I have to do is take everything out of the bag, put it on the ground, and then she likes to climb on it all and roll around in it. So then we have to wash things. But there's a lot of material in here. It's a neat shade of green, and there were buttons, green buttons, that would be good for embellishment. So that's it. That is my thrift store haul of the day. I was real excited to find out so many great deals in our little local store, and I try to go down there on the days that we have our discounts available for senior citizens. So then if it's not something that's already 50% off, I get 10% off at least. And I think almost everything I got was 50% off, except for a couple things. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day to spend some time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.